Well, another female sheriff's deputy was arrested by her own department. This was because she was helping her boyfriend, who was a fugitive, behind closed doors. I reported on a story just like this about 2 weeks ago. What is up with all these people with good careers ending it all because of a freaking relationship with someone like this, with either a felon or children? I just don't get it. I don't get the psychology behind it all. So 34-year-old Alicia Briones was arrested on August 6th for harboring Emmanuel McLean, who actually had a warrant out for his arrest, and this was in Oklahoma. He had a warrant in Pottawatomie County, hope I pronounced that correctly. And that local sheriff at that department said that a little while ago they started to notice some inconsistencies, and there were some issues on their radar, some red flags they noticed. He said their suspicions were about some things that were going on, and they ended up being worse than what they originally thought the more they started to investigate. So in February, investigators found out that Alicia and her sister were assisting in harboring Emmanuel, who, as I said, is a fugitive, or was a fugitive. The sister allegedly told authorities that Alicia would give Emmanuel information about what cars undercover agents were driving and their locations and whatnot so that he could be on the lookout. The sister also said that Alicia told Emmanuel that Shawnee police officers were writing a search warrant for a home where he was staying at in February of this year. Reportedly, after investigators got a search warrant for Alicia's cell phone, they found a ton of text messages between her and her boyfriend Emmanuel that showed she had given him tips regarding a police task force investigating him. In one text on April 9th, Emmanuel texted her asking who drove a white Charger, and she told him the DA task force, which was true. They had a white Charger that an investigator had been driving and surveilling Emmanuel during that time. Then Emmanuel texted her on April 10th and told her that a probable cause affidavit and a warrant request had been filed against him for allegations related to assault. He told her that he had warrants. He then told her what they charged him with, and she said, I think I seen him come in and get the stuff signed. And then she told him that he could beat that, especially if the other person didn't show up to court. She then sent him a text that said, delete these damn texts because clearly someone's reading the MFers. Authorities say that eventually Alicia allowed Emmanuel to stay at her home with her, and she supplied him with food, water, hot showers, a place to do laundry, and this was from the time his warrant was issued on April 10th until he was arrested on April 30th. It was also reported that her home had surveillance cameras that she would turn off when Emmanuel was there. On April 16th, she told Emmanuel to let her know when he left so she could turn on the cameras. He was eventually fired from the Pottawatomie County Sheriff's Office on June 25th, and this was for a whole different incident unrelated to all of this. And reportedly before that, she was an officer with the Oklahoma County Detention Center. She was eventually arrested and booked into the Pottawatomie County Jail, and she was released on a $250,000 bond. She is set to go back to court on August 21st. I just don't understand why throw your whole career away for someone like this. It makes no sense. For more true crime, don't forget to hit the follow button, and don't forget to give my website a visit at www.truecrimewithmegan.com.